Blindingly white. Just like me. Alrighty. It is 1:13 in the morning. I'm sure there's not many people still awake, but I kind of wanted to play this game, and I think it's fairly short. It's a little story game. It's an indie game. Might not be any good, but I kind of wanted to go ahead and play it just so that I can kind of delete it off of my Switch. But it looked neat. The art was interesting. There's not a whole lot to it. I think it's mainly just listening to a story, but I didn't want to do much anyway, so that works out for me. We're just gonna sit and watch a story, essentially. Fern Boy, hello, what up? There are people awake at this time. I'm surprised. I'm wide awake, you nice jerk. Get it! Hello, Tamale Johnson. What is up? I appreciate you all coming in and saying hello. I was just watching the Homies of Horror play some Phasmophobia, and they finished up, so I was kind of lost and didn't want to go to bed, so here I am. Alright. Let me pause the other music. Pause that for a bit. Alright. I'm always awake at this hour. Same. Yeah, this is very, very early for me, but no save detected. A new record will be created. Okay. And I'm not sure... Okay, I'm pretty sure there's narration in this. I'm pretty sure there's, like, recorded vocals. And hopefully we can pause it if we need to, so that if I'm talking to chat and get distracted, I don't miss part of the story. But who knows? I haven't actually started up this game, so we'll see how it goes. I hate this. I wish I could saw it off of this. I hate it so much. But this is the only headset like this that we could find. I've been out here for a while. Okay, apparently there is no narration, so it'll be me. Prepare to listen to me read for a long time. Mom might be getting worried. Sounds like a storm coming in. I will hydrate, thank you. I should probably get going. Yes, yes, hydrate, you beautiful bee. Well, thank you all. All the hydration. What's this? Yeah, literally no idea what this movie or what this game is about, but it was on sale for like $4 on the Nintendo store, and yeah, so here we are. Hopefully it won't be terrible. And hopefully the game audio is okay, but if not, y'all let me know and I'll adjust it. Press something. Anything, it doesn't matter what, just press something. Never heard of this. Stoked to see it. Love some small indies. Yeah, I don't know. The game I was going to play yesterday, I looked up reviews for, and I played a little bit today, and I'm pretty happy that I didn't play it on stream because it's not great. I have not looked up reviews for this one, but hopefully it's not terrible. But I really don't think there's much gameplay to it. I think it's literally just a story, pretty much. But yeah, I'm all about some... Wait, what is input? I'm all about some like little indie games. Okay, so headlights are the bumpers. Car horn isn't the other bumper. Switch Kelly and NPC dialogue. Select. Okay. Sweet, we can control the tape deck. Zoom, walk left. Drive, walk right. Alright. I'm not going to remember any of these, but okay. Hopefully we can access them later. What is more? Video, stories, photos. No, we won't look at any of those. Start from the top. Yep. Main game. And the wind will lift you away. Hold on. And the wind will lift away our rot. Okay. Epilogue. Idling in the rubble. I guess we're going to start out with the main game. She found a guitar pick on the side of the road. I really hope there's more like audio to the game because I don't want y'all to just have to hear me breathing and reading this stuff. But it seems like that's how it's going to be. Nebraska. One of my favorites is Telling Lies. I've only ever seen one person stream it, and I've never seen it anywhere else. A very good story that game is interesting. I will take a screen cap of that and look it up. Is it available on Switch or the PlayStation, or is it just a PC game? Okay, I'm pressing ZR and it's not. Oh, there we go. Hello? Kelly, where are you? On my way home. From where? Where did you go? I just took a drive. In this weather? Why? We're gonna say needed some time alone. Christ, Kelly, you could have told someone you were heading out. Sorry, I'm getting used to the mechanics of this game. Sorry, I'll let you know, or I'll let you guys know next time. I mean, that would defeat the point of it, wouldn't it? Say sorry, I'll let you guys know next time. But better, I was worried sick for a minute there. Like I said, I'm sorry. I know you're used to living on your own, but now that you're back home, you have to let us know if we're going to be gone. Jesus, Mom, I'm not a kid. You may be 23, but the house rules still apply. I just want you to be considerate. I'm 24, Mom. Shoot. That just makes me feel old, but it doesn't matter. The rules are still the same. So where are you? The McCarthy's Fields, I think. Way out by the power station? Yeah, I can see it from here. You're a good 20 miles out. Are you okay on gas? I'm gonna pause so I can read chat. Looks interesting. Yeah. Oh, the other game. Telling Lies. I don't know the stream I hopped into was late into the game. I'll have to look. I just looked. It's available on PC, Xbox. Awesome. I will look it up after this stream, and I will see about adding it. Thank you for letting me know about it, because yeah, I'm all about some like indie games, especially if they have a cool storyline. I'm gonna say I hope so. The gas light's on because I am notorious for playing the gas game. So I always like to take my chances. Well, that was poor planning. I thought I'd challenge fate, you know? How very brave of you. I'm not driving out there to save your ass. Not in this weather. Hopefully you don't have to, or I wasn't asking you to. Hopefully you don't have to. What were you thinking driving in this weather anyway? It seemed fine when I left. How long ago did you leave? The clouds rolled in hours ago. You guys were still asleep. Even your dad? He would have been up by 5. I guess so. He still gets up every day like he's got to work. The routine is good for him, Mom. He still gets up every day like he's got to go to work. I don't know why it's saying that again. Okay, he just spends the whole day elbow deep in the dirt in that garden. But he can't grow a damn thing, bless his heart. Give him a break, Mom. Far be it from me to say anything to it about him. Wait, no. I read that wrong. Far be it from me to say anything to him about it, especially with the way he hovers over those tomatoes like they were children. He's proud of those tomatoes. They're his pride and joy. He's out there right now covering them up with a tarp. He said he has to protect them from the storm. Why? Hell if I know. I've never heard of protecting a plant from the rain. That's suspicious. You're telling me. Or wait, you're telling me. It'll be a miracle if he doesn't fall flat on his ass trying to walk out in the mud with those crutches. How's his leg today? He said it was hurting him earlier, before the storms hit. How bad? Just a second, I'll check the trash. Okay. 5 beers bad. Alex, what is up? Let's see. You will need to have a notepad because it's a lore-based game that involves a lot of searching. It's pretty long too, from what I've heard. Oh, interesting. I'll have to check into it. It might not be the best thing for me to play on stream because I have a tendency to take forever with games like that. But maybe. I will look into it though. And hello, Alex. And I always need a small snack, especially conchas. How are you? Also, from what I heard, it has 3 different endings. Ooh, interesting. Well, that's cool. This looks interesting. I think this is pretty much the entire game, like me driving through corn. But hello, Erica. How is it going? And yeah, I think this is more of a story than a game. But yeah, the graphics look neat, but I feel like this is pretty much the entire game. But we're gonna go with it. I wanted to play it so that I can get it off of my Switch. Let me do a couple shout outs while I'm on break. Not trying to pull my hair out due to school stress. Oh yeah, I saw your Instagram story earlier. It looked stressful and complicated, And one of the main reasons that I will not put myself through college again right now, even though I need to go back, because all that stress plus work and real life, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So if y'all aren't following our friend Tamale Johnson, he is part of the Final Boys, and he's been playing Dead Space 3, but he has played through all of the Dead Space games recently. Fantastic games. And a fantastic person. Very handsome. We love to see him. He's a very sweet guy. And then we also have Erica, who is part of Homies of Horror, and I just got finished watching them play Phasmophobia. Also a fantastic duo and a wonderful podcast. Both of them, the Homies of Horror and the Final Boys, are both some of my favorite horror podcasts, and you should definitely check them out. It's not been easy, to be honest, but I'm getting through it. Yeah, I am very proud of you, Alex. I am so proud of you, because I know you've had some tough times, but you have made it through, and you're still owning it, so kudos to you. Oh, one more shout out for our friend Alex, since we're talking about it. He is a streamer, wonderful streamer. The other day I was watching him play some Mario Odyssey, and he also plays Dead by Daylight, and he plays Animal Crossing, a little bit of everything, just like the rest of us. So please drop him a follow. Very sweet, always offering conscious and treats. 5 beers bad, okay. Don't police him, Mom. What? I'm worried about him. If he's had more than a couple, the pain must be really bad. I don't understand it, really. How's someone's leg can hurt, but there's no leg there? But I'm no doctor. Oh, his dad's having, or her dad is having phantom pains. Interesting. It's called phantom pain. I have to go and get back to schoolwork. Oh, well, thank you so much for dropping by. It's always lovely to see you. I appreciate you. Good luck. I'm thinking all the good thoughts and warm fuzzies for you. I know what it's called. I've been to all the appointments with him out in Omaha. Has he been lately? Or is 5 normal? Has he been lately? No, it's your father we're talking about. He's as stubborn as you are. What is it he said last time I asked? They can't grow it back, so what's the point of getting it poked at again? I mean, he's got a point there. But sometimes you do need stump revisions, so you do need to go to your appointments if you have to have an amputation, because sometimes the stumps can get infected, and you don't want that. He needs to keep up with his appointments, Mom. You tell him that. He stopped listening to me about it a while ago. I will. Maybe he'll actually listen to you. He's been better since you came home, you know? His spirits have picked up. What's different about today, or I'm glad something good came out of all this. I thought that was part of the dialogue. That's just you being a medical nurse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bad. That's just my 2 cents. I see a lot of stump revisions come through. So, they do get infected. See, I'm glad something good came out of all this. Don't be like that, Kelly. You know we're happy to have you. It's good being... I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I know you're probably lying, but you'll be back on your feet in no time. I'm not lying. Look, if I had to move back into your grandparents' house when I was 23, I would have lost my mind. I get it. I'm 24, Mom. Crap, I keep doing that. Sorry. It's okay. Blame it on getting old. Both of us. You're not old. What? But you are? It feels like it lately. Uh-huh. Keep talking, Miss 24. Oh, before I forget to ask, how did your interview go yesterday? It went... okay, I guess. Just okay? I was typing something and heard you say that and had to triple take on the video. My bad. I'm trying not to input my medical opinions. I don't know what to think about it. What does that mean? I don't know if I want the job or I got a weird vibe. I got a weird vibe. What, like a creepy vibe? Or standoffish, really. Might be some hard feelings there. Why? There was some talk about hiring a lawyer. Threatened to sue the company, and you thought I could still get a job there. You thought I could still get a job there? Your dad just brought up the possibility. We never actually made a threat. Though maybe we should. It's taking so long for his disability claim to go through. Huh. So I'm wondering if, like... I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm wondering if maybe I applied for a job at some store where her father got injured and he ended up losing his leg for whatever reason, and now obviously they don't want to hire me because my father tried to sue them or whatever, or file a disability claim against them. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. That happened to my grandmother. She fell in a store one time and she didn't want to sue, but she needed money for the medical bills and they would not cover it even though it was their fault. Anywho, it's taking so long for his disability claim to go through. What are you going to do about it? Not much we can do unless your dad changes his mind and hires that lawyer. Think he will? Probably not. Your dad's been friends with Hank since high school, and despite everything, he still feels loyal. What good is that loyalty doing him now? None, really, unless it gets you this job. I guess so. Guess that means we should probably talk to your dad, see if he can work something out with Hank. Nepotism at its finest. Don't be throwing words like that around Hank. He's a proud man and doesn't like it when people make him feel stupid. Especially women. Oh, great. Wonderful. Wow, this job is sounding great. You just have to roll with it sometimes, Kelly. Where the hell is your father? I thought I heard him come in a minute ago. Send a search party. Just a second, I'm gonna look for him. Okay. David? Hello? David? Mom, why are you yelling? Okay, so this is somebody named Ben, maybe my brother, possibly. I'm looking for your dad. Have you seen him? He's upstairs. He's covered in mud. Are you mad at him? No, honey, I'm not mad at him. What's he doing up there? I mean, I assume he's covered in mud. He fell, so... Are you mad because he got mud on the carpet? Hey, what? Oh, Jesus. What was he thinking? My God, not the carpet. You only say that when you're mad. He's taking a shower. Okay, you're right. I'm mad now, but not at you. I mean, clearly, I don't think that was in question. Good. I didn't get mud on the floor. If I got mud on the floor, would you be mad at me? That depends. Don't do it and we won't have to find out. I wasn't going to. Who are you talking to? Your sister. Do you want to talk to her? No. There's a tornado watch. I'm going to watch the news. Are you sure? Yes, someone needs to watch the news, just in case. Where's Kelly? She should be somewhere with a basement. Is she somewhere with a basement? She's on her way home. Tell her she should drive fast, but not too fast. Getting in a car wreck would be bad, too. Not as bad as a tornado, but still very bad. Why don't you tell her? I'm going to watch the news. Someone needs to watch the news. If you say so, Ben. Keep me updated. Did you catch all that? I thought they were on the phone, but I wasn't sure. I just realized we're on the phone. I thought that... Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in the car driving through the rain by myself, and my mom called me to find out where I was, and that was her on the other end of the phone, back at home with my dad and my brother. So yeah, she was having like an aside conversation. Yeah, I caught all that. Ben's still yelling at me to tell you to drive faster. So I'm wondering, I know I shouldn't make this assumption, but I kind of feel like maybe... No. I'm not going to make any assumptions yet. But not too fast. Your dad tracked mud all the way up the stairs. Christ almighty, I'm not cleaning this up. He can do it himself. It could set in if you wait. I'll let you clean it then. I think Dad's got it. So, how's Ben doing? Oh, you know how he gets when it storms. He's been talking about how it wasn't in the forecast, when he wasn't locked up in his room, I mean. What was he doing in there? See, I couldn't have known about the weather. I'll say, what was he doing in there? Writing, I think. It's all he seems to do lately. Sure that's all he's doing. I'm just gonna say good. I don't want to be too nosy. I mean, that's his business. If he wants to sit in his room and write, then good for him. Good. I don't know what we'd do with him if he hadn't gotten so into writing. Usually with him, he'll focus on something really intensely for a little bit. Okay. This is kind of what I was assuming earlier. Her brother, I feel like, might be neurodivergent. Maybe, like, hyperfixates on things. But he gets frustrated so easily and gets so aimless, like with the guitar. He was so into that when you lived here, but once you were gone, he just stopped caring about pretty much everything. He's not playing anymore? No, he stopped maybe a month after you left for school. He didn't really have anything to focus on after that. It was even worse after we pulled him out of school until he picked up writing last winter. It's been a blessing. Wow, how did I not know that? Guess you didn't ask, or haven't really paid much attention. Watch this take a super dark turn. Possibly. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But it seems that way. I'm almost expecting a dark turn. Yeah, I mean, with the creepy visuals and, like, the house being shaped like a skull and things like that, I feel like it's probably not going anywhere good. But we'll see. Ugh. It's kind of tiring because, like, you literally, to keep driving, you have to hold down the trigger the entire time and then press the other buttons. So, like, my hand is kind of getting a cramp. I found this guitar pick. Yeah? I was gonna give it to him. I thought he'd like it. You could still give it to him. I just sort of figured he'd still be into it. You were really out of touch there for a while, Kelly. Months without calling will do that. I didn't realize. Wait, here's your father. David, what the hell were you doing out there? What a weird control scheme. Yeah. Not too crazy about having to sit here and hold this down. I told you I was covering my tomatoes. The storm's a bad one. I didn't want them to get beat up. I've never heard of anyone doing that, David. I mean, it is common in, like, really strong storms if you want your plants to survive and cover them. Well, Nora, just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not a smart thing to do. Ooh, tell her. You track mud all over the carpet, too. Look at that. I'll clean it up. Sorry. Dad, you said a bad word. Mom, he's not allowed to say that. If I'm not allowed to say it, he's not allowed to say it. Sorry, bud, you're right. I'll put $1 in the jar. That's $27. I get to buy a game when it's $50. That's what you said. That's the deal. Sometimes I wonder if you do that on purpose. I'll never tell. I said that in a weird way. Clearly, I'm not able to deliver lines properly. I apologize. I'll never tell. Who's on the phone? Hoi hoi, hello, Coffee Sean. What's up? How are you? Good morning. That's so. Where is the girl? Here, you talk to her. I'm done playing go-between. Don't you want me to clean this up? Just take the phone. Yes, darling. Oh, shut up. Miss Kelly. Hey, Dad. Where the hell are you? I'll say out by the wind farms. Shit, that's a good 15 miles out in the middle of nowhere. What are you doing out there? $28. Good one, Dad. Whoops. That one wasn't on purpose. Uh-huh. Oh, alrighty. You sound like your mother when you do that. Don't say that. Don't act like it's such a bad thing. She might feel insulted. And don't tell her. Sure thing, baby girl. Ew, Dad. Oh, you're too grown up for that now, are you? Yeah, since I was 8. That's news to me. So what are you doing way out there? I went to the old barn. My parents' place? Yeah. How'd it look? I haven't been out there since the accident. Still standing. Won't be surprised if this storm knocks it down. The place was leaning half over the last time I saw it. I can take you out there. Nah, I don't want to see it like that. Like what? All falling down. It's the last link I have in my parents, you know. I don't want to remember it like that. Not on the ground. Alright. I'm gonna take a pause for a second because, like, my hand's getting a cramp from holding onto this for so long. My question is, how the heck do we have phone service in what I'm assuming is the middle of nowhere, right? Yeah, this does seem very, very far out there. Maybe maybe some of these wind turbines are also doubling as cell towers. The sky and me. Well, I am glad you're up. It's always good when you, wake up alive. That's a good thing. Not the hand cramp. For real, though. Like, I wish there was, like, an auto drive, but there's not. Jeez. Alright. That's deep for you. What can I say? The storm has had me feeling real deep. Ah, shit. This damn leg. Did Ben hear you here that time? No, ma'am. I better watch it, though. He's in one of his moods. From the storm? That, and everything else that's been going on. You know how irritable he gets when he's wound up. You should probably tread lightly. Is he still seeing Dr. Patterson? Oh no, there was what did he call it? An incident? Oh no. Yep, apparently, and this is according to Dr. Ben. Or wait, no, this is according to Ben. Dr. Patterson was talking to him like he was crazy and dumb, so Ben, lashed out. He hit him? No, he sent a letter. A letter? Yeah, to the Department of Health and Human Services. He did. He sure did. Wrote that Dr. Patterson was unfit for his career and should have his physician's license revoked. Oh my god. Needless to say, we decided to find Ben a new specialist. We'll say, what about school? What about school? He's taking some kind of free online classes, I guess. The counselor at the school said he could get a real high school diploma that way. Is that true? Or are you guys working with him? Are you guys working with him? He's doing it pretty much by himself. Your mom's always so busy at the shop, or going around with her applications, and me, well, I get the feeling he thinks I'm too dumb to help him out. He's just a teenager. Of course he is. I don't even know what you mean by that. Your mom still thinks he has to... Your mom still thinks she has to treat him different, but you don't. He hates it when you do. Send a letter, an odd way of lashing out, but okay, you do you, Ben. Yeah, like I said, I think he may be neurodivergent. The way, like, they're speaking about his high school diploma, because I know I have some friends with kids who are unable to get quote-unquote real diplomas because they can't complete the proper coursework or whatever, so that's the vibe I'm getting, and they sort of handle things differently sometimes. This damn leg. Are you taking anything for it? No pain meds. Anything else? A drink now and then helps. Oh, the music is getting kind of creepy. Just now and then, or whatever helps you. You sure that's the best way? It's the way that best helps me. Dad, there has to be something else, or if it works for you, I guess. There has to be something else. Would you rather I be hopped up on some prescription junkie pills? Junkie pills? No, but that's beside the point. Well, if you have a point, out with it. You can't be drinking like that. What do you mean I can't? Are you trying to tell me what to do? We'll say never mind, I didn't mean anything. Seems like he's getting kind of heated over it, so we don't want to, like, push it. Then let's drop the subject. We can talk later if you're really worried. Now just isn't the time. Not on the phone. Not while you're out driving in this weather. Yeah, we'll talk later. So, what were you up to out at my parents' place? Thinking. What about? Us. Things looking good? Yeah. You're a bad liar, Kelly Myers. Things will work out. Let's say, is any of this my fault? What? The financial troubles. How on earth could you be to blame for that? I could have stayed in town, helped out, and you'd be regretting it for the rest of your life. We wouldn't even have... Well, I can't read. HP0, hello. And you'd be regretting it for the rest of your life. We wouldn't have even let you do that. Besides, we're doing okay. Not great, but we're getting by. Yes, how's it going, HP0? I can't hear you. Have you on mute at the desk. Have a busy day ahead, so can't watch, I'm afraid, but wanted to drop in and say hello, and I love you, and you're amazing, and keep being your friend. Keep being you, friend. Aw, thank you so much, Pandragon. I know you said you can't hear me, but let me type out a message. Gotta say hi to the Pandragon. Okay. Ugh, the hand cramp though. Who knows, maybe our luck will turn around. Your mom could find a better job. My disability could go through. Ben could start seeing his new doctor in Omaha, and you could finish up your degree. Hell, my garden might even fall through. What were you doing out there earlier, anyway? I was covering up the tomatoes. What? Why? To protect them from the storm. I don't know why people are having difficulty with this. Like, it's not a difficult concept. Like, if there's a strong storm and you have tall standing plants, they could snap and fall over and die. So, why is that so difficult? Gonna need to ice that hand for real. I know I'm whining, but honestly, sitting here holding this down like non-stop is aggravating. Sure it does. A storm like this, we could get some nasty wind and hail. Take these tomatoes right off the vine or bruise them up. That happens, next thing you know, and the next thing you know, they'll rot off the vine. I guess that makes sense. See, always doubting your own dad. I may be a bit of a fool, but there's a process to it all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I know this is not the most exciting thing in the world. I thought there would be a bit more to the scenery or a bit more interaction, but it's literally just a story playing out. You say so, Dad. Doubt all you want, it's the truth. Oh, hey, Ben. Oh, hi, Mark. The meteorologist said that there have been funnel cloud sightings in the county. Kelly needs to get home. Is she driving fast enough? Why don't you ask her? I need to keep watching. Tell her she should drive faster. You got it, bud. Ben's getting worried. Are you making good time? I think so. I'm by the high school. You've still got a ways to go then. Don't be reckless, but you ought to beat cheeks? What does that mean? Beat cheeks? What is that term? The storm could get nasty. I'll get there when I get there. As long as you're being safe. So what happened to the school? What about it? Since when did it have a second floor? A couple years back, I guess. Did they really need the extra space? No, I reckon not. But they had the money to do it. Okay, since when does a public school have all this extra money to just add levels and add a giant football field? Okay. Sure, Jan. This is clearly not America. Oh, okay. Well, this addresses that. I guess I should stop talking and making assumptions. Where'd they get the money to do that? Some sort of grant from the state. The wrestling team won a couple of big championships, so I guess our little corner is starting to get some attention. Guess that makes sense. It was a waste of money, if you ask me, spending so much on a high school with barely 200 kids. Investing in our future. Not the future of this place. Most of them are like you, run off as soon as they graduate. Some of us come back. And last I heard, you weren't looking to stick around any longer than you have to. That reminds me, did you ever get back with your pal from high school? Eric or something? Not yet. It's not like you forget something like that. It's complicated. Can't be all that complicated. He's a friend. You should give him a ring. It's kind of about Jesse. It's kind of about Jesse. Oh, now what does he have to do with anything? Or what does that have to do? I said he. I don't know if it's... I don't know their pronouns. What does that have to do with anything? Eric really liked Jesse. Tell him what Jesse did. I bet he'll change his mind. Problem solved. I don't... Never mind. You're right. That's what I like to hear. It's refreshing hearing those words. She said you were right, didn't she? She said you were right, didn't she? She did, and I am. Uh-huh. Oh, don't give me that look. What look? The real challenge of this game is being able to hold down the drive button the whole time. What look? That one. That one right there. David, you're imagining things. Why are you fighting? We're not. I was just going into the living room to watch the news. Come on. Okay. They're showing funnel clouds a few miles. Kelly, you know the look I'm talking about, don't you? That glare. You do it too, you know. I know. See, I'm not crazy. About what we were talking about... Wait. About what we were talking about earlier. Here we go again. I'm only worried... Are those tornado sirens? Oh, Jesus. I hate... Like... Tornado sirens make my skin crawl. That is one of the most terrifying sounds in the world to me. I can hear them too. A tornado! They're showing it on the news! Okay, Ben, you know the drill. Downstairs. I want to watch it on the news. Benjamin, now! Most tornadoes only stay on the ground for a few minutes and travel less than 10 miles. This one is 12 miles away. Ben, now! Tornado sirens are horrifying. Yeah. Yeah, I can't stand them. Like, okay, so I'm gonna pause and have a little story time. So, not that anyone cares, but so, like, when I was like 10 or so, you know, I was a latchkey kid. Like, I was old enough to stay at home on my own, like, during the summers and stuff. And we had moved near like a power plant, like a nuclear power plant, and I did not know, like no one had informed 10-year-old me that every month or two they test the sirens in case there's a nuclear meltdown. And so one day I was at home by myself, and the sirens started going off, and they're like deafening. Like I couldn't even hear myself talk, they were so loud. And I started just bawling. I was so scared and so terrified, and I was trying to call my mom at work. I was absolutely horrified. And yeah, wish I would have known that that was a thing, but you know, now I know. I thought I was about to die. Hey, I'm gonna let you go, okay? I should focus on the road, or is it near me? You guys get downstairs. Your mom is basically carrying Ben down the stairs. I'm heading down now. Okay, you guys be safe. We will. I'll see... Don't you dare let her off that phone, David. She needs to pay attention to the road, Nora. I'm hanging up. Like hell you are. You keep her on that phone. I'll listen to her getting sucked up into a tornado before I have to sit around and just worry about it. There would be so much debris that her phone would be destroyed before you can hear her get sucked into the tornado. Also, you have to put $2 in the jar. She could get in a wreck, especially with this wind. You would probably be able to hear her get in a wreck, unless the phone got thrown from the car or if it was crushed. Wow. Ben getting straight to the point. Okay, bud, enough of that. You're gonna give your mother a heart attack. Ask her if she can see anything. Christ, Nora. Here, you ask her. Talk to your mother, Kelly. Okay. Kelly, can you see anything out there? Just rain. No hail? No, just rain. The tornado was east of here. If Kelly went to Grandpa's house, she's northwest of here. She wouldn't see a tornado unless there was another one, which is very possible. I just wanted to make sure, Ben. If Kelly gets sucked into a tornado, or gets in a car wreck, can I have her computer? I love it. Charming country, but kind of scary. Or, charming country, by the way, kind of scary, yeah. Oh, you mean the US? Yes, with our nuclear power plant testing and whatnot. Yeah. And all of our millions of nuclear, like, I also live in Tennessee, near, not super close to Oak Ridge, Tennessee, but it's like the birthplace of the atomic bomb. And so, if it was ever attacked for any reason, Tennessee would pretty much be blown off the map. When I heard the siren, it scared the absolute shit out of me. I honestly believe I should. Yeah, it's definitely. Luckily, I've never been in a tornado, so I've never heard tornado sirens. But we do have them all around, because we do get a lot of bad storms and tornadoes here. So, Benjamin. She won't need it. If she's not using it, no one will be, and it wouldn't be fair if I couldn't have it. Okay, bud, I think that's fair. If Kelly gets sucked into a tornado, I'm sure she'd be okay with letting you have her computer. What about her room? Ben, please, that's enough. I tell you what, we'll leave her room on the table. You never know, we could get some damage here, and her room might have a giant hole in the ceiling. If I were you, I'd wait and see on that investment. Very jarring when you hear it the first. Oh, I bet. I'm sure. I can imagine, because like I've always been scared of storms anyway. Like when I was little, I used to, anytime there was a storm, like even just a regular storm, I would get super scared, and I would put like pillows and blankets in the bathtub, because for some reason I thought that was the safest room, because no windows and, you know, I don't know. But every time there was a storm, I would do that. So I totally feel you. And as an adult, we had one of our homes destroyed by a storm, so I thought it was the safest room. Yeah, I think so, because in the storm where our house got destroyed, one of our friends, her and her brother, they were hiding in their bathroom, and their bathroom was literally the only thing standing after the storm. Like, it was like a miracle for them. Okay. Alright, that's a good point. And the storms that took out our place weren't even, like, tornadoes, technically. Alright, that's a good point. Your brother sometimes. God bless him. Let me talk to him. You sure about that? Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. Ben here. Wait, Ben here. Talk to your sister. I'm putting weird inflections on things, and I apologize. I don't want to. You can ask her about that computer. Let me have the phone. Dad says I can have your computer if you crash or get sucked up into a tornado. I love it. Hello to you too, Ben. He also said that I might be able to have your room, but I'm holding off to see if it's more damaged than mine after the storm before I commit. Wow. He's already like banking on his sister to die. That's smart of you. I'm not dumb, so you shouldn't be surprised. Are you surprised? Not even a bit. You shouldn't be surprised. I'm not dumb. No, you're not. Oh my god. Zombie, what is up? Rating with a party of 45 to the most boring game I could possibly be playing on stream. What is up, Zombie? Hello. How are you? Chinese Wizardry, hello, hello. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Peach's Place, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid, Zombie. How are you? I am so sorry. Like, I appreciate Cthulhu. Ooh, I love the name. Thank you so much for the follow. At least you're honest. Yeah. Right. I miss your face. Yes, I miss your face too. I am sorry I have not been in your streams lately. I've had some stuff going on, so I have not been on Twitch a whole lot. Chinese Wizardry, hello, hello. It's not boring, it's different. Sure, we'll go with that. Thank you for the host, Chinese Wizardry. I appreciate that. But yes, Zombite, what's up? I know your stream. Oh, Long Leg Homo Sapien, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the follow, Chinese Wizardry. Much love to you. Oh, thank you. Much love back. I know your trip to Salem is coming up soon, so I know you're looking super forward to that. If any of my folks are not following our friend Zombite, she is absolutely amazing. She is an expert at The Last of Us Part 2. She has done every mode available for The Last of Us. Right now she is working on a permadeath grounded whole game run, and she hasn't made it yet, but she's gonna get there. I have every bit of faith in her that she will do that. She's very sweet, very welcoming. One of my first friends here on the Twitch box, and her boyfriend Dustin is the other half of the Final Boys. So, but yes, thank you so much for the raid, Zombite. This game is super, super boring. It's really just like this scene and me in a car driving, talking to my family while there's a tornado going on. So it's not the most exciting game, but thank you so much for the raid. I love you so much. My cat has joined me, jumped onto my desk. Nice. It's always nice to have a comfy, cozy visit from a friend, a furry friend. I am mainly a lurker, but had to follow for the Frankenfurter gift. Oh yes, I love it. Yes, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is my favorite movie of all time. It changed my life, and Tim Curry is a god. And whenever he eventually passes, hopefully years and years and years away from now, I will be devastated. But yes, it's relaxing now. Maybe I'll get back to driving, but yes. So I'm driving in the car. I'm talking to my mom and dad and my brother. There's a tornado going on. I'm trying to make it back home. I'm currently on the phone with my brother, who is, I'm guessing autistic, neurodivergent. So we are discussing things with him. He's being very to the point, saying that if we die, he gets our computer in our bedroom. I was gonna watch Rocky Horror this weekend. Oh yes, such a good movie. Like, I haven't been to the theater to see it live in probably 5 or 6 years, maybe even more. But man, going to see it live is where it's at. It's so much fun. And when I turned 18, my very first tattoo was the lips from Rocky Horror. I got them tattooed on the back of my leg. And when I went, I wore fishnet stockings and 6-inch platform heels, and I had to go all out to get my first tattoo. So, Mom and Dad are arguing in the corner. They don't think I can hear them. What are they arguing about? Mom thinks we should be in the storage room on the east side of the house because she says it's further underground. Is it? No, one of the walls is only halfway covered. She's also afraid that the water heater in there could explode. If that happens, we'd be killed even if we were in the other room. We'd burn to death. So you guys are in the safest room? We are least likely to be killed by a tornado if we are in this room, but there's no guarantee in either room. Tornadoes and debris are unpredictable. Sounds like you've thought this out. It's just common sense. Oh gee, I love it. Yes. I'm excited for you to get your Last of Us tattoo whenever you complete the full game on grounded mode. I cannot wait to see it. I'm having trouble talking tonight. I apologize. I'm flustered by the large rain. But yes, thank you all so much, Raiders, for coming in and hanging out. If you don't know me, my name is Torn. I share this channel with my husband, Hasiel, aka Nerd Candy. He usually streams on the weekdays. I usually stream on weekends and on Monday nights, just because those are my off days, and I work night shift, so I'm always up in the middle of the night. Are you scared? Oops. Yes. Anything I can do to help? How? We can just talk. What about? You've been writing a lot lately, haven't you? Yes. Do you want to read me one of your stories? Like how we used to tell stories to each other. Struggling reading, y'all. I apologize. All of my stories are upstairs. It would be dangerous to go upstairs during a tornado warning. Always apologizing. Yeah, my bad. Oh, there we go. Apologizing again. I live in the city that Richard O'Brien is from, so we have a riffraff statue in town, and I used to go to the annual outdoor showings where we'd all dress up. It was a blast. Yes! I love dressing up and going. And doing all the callback lines and throwing all the stuff. It's so much fun. Especially when you take like a virgin or someone who's literally never seen the movie at all. So much fun. Such a good time. They always play like the best games and everything. That mug, yes. I want to go and I want to see the Riff Raff statue. I did not know that that was a thing. So wherever that city is, I need to look it up and go take a picture with that statue. But yes, you gotta keep it spooky. It's that time of the... I mean, it's always spooky time, to be honest, but y'all know. This is the extra spooky time of the year. Love that one. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Hamilton... Oh, New Zealand. Okay, well, guess I probably won't be there anytime soon, since it's on the literal other side of the world. But one day, maybe I'll get to go. All of my... let's see. I didn't think about that. I wrote one today. I could tell it to you. Do you remember the whole thing? Yes, I have an excellent memory. I would love to go with my dad. He really loves the movie, and I do too. Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. It really is, like, it's... I remember the first time I went, it was such a life-changing experience for me. And I know that sounds, like, silly and, like, an exaggeration, but honestly, like, when you've been, like, okay, me being a gay person growing up in the South, 20-plus years ago, I felt very out of place, and I was also fat and poor, so I was very, very out of place. And going to Rocky Horror the first time, it is such a welcoming and embracing community. Like, they literally accept you no matter what, and it's just the best feeling ever. So yeah, I love it. Also, I don't know if any of you all watch Bob's Burgers, but they recently had an episode that they didn't use the Rocky Horror name, but it was based around going to Rocky Horror, like, with your family, like it being a tradition, being passed down, and it was so good. It was such a good episode. That's right, you. Are you ready? Wait, what's it called? Untitled. Oh, well, okay then. Are you ready now? Yeah. A village sat in a wide valley, cut high in the mountains. It was a place of plenty, a gash of green in the otherwise cold slate rising above on all sides. Gross, I remember that episode. Yes! Yeah, I think it was the last episode of last season. They just started the new season. But yeah, it was the last episode of last season. They did, I think it was called, like, Vampire Disco or something. But you could clearly tell it was Rocky Horror, because, like, everybody goes and dresses up as the characters, and people participate and everything. It was so good. Those living in the village called the place the View. Or View, not the View, excuse me. I am really struggling reading tonight. Though those who lived higher in the mountains, burly miners digging for precious glints of yellow and blue, called it the Trough. Those in the valley resented the use of this name, but meekly allowed its use by the hardy mountain folk. The people of View, or the Trough, had lived there for centuries. They were mostly farmers, though a fair number of merchants had made a home in the valley for most of the year, save for the month when they would venture upward into the mining towns to sell the harvest bounty at a premium. They would return home with bags filled with chips of yellow and blue tied to their fine leather belts, clinking brightly with the wealth. The next year, they would trade half of their shining flints to the farmers for a share of the harvest that they would, in turn, cart up to the mining villages yet again. This seems like a pointless trade-off. Food flowed up and outward from the valley, and the yellow and blue trickled down, gathering in the valley like a collection basin. This continued for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. Dozens of generations of farmer fathers and merchant sons were born, grew wealthier with the mountain's precious stone, and were buried beneath the plush pasture of the valley, until the beast descended. The mining folk in the higher reaches of the mountains had passed tales of the beast around for as long as the history stretched. At the highest peak of the northernmost mountain, they said, lived the beast. I'm impressed that Rocky Horror is still alive. It's been over 30 years since I've been to a show. Oh, you need to go. They're so... Oh, yes, they still do it. I know Atlanta, a lot of places had to stop during most of the beginning of the COVID stuff. But I know the Plaza Theater down in Atlanta, they have started doing things again. And I know some of our friends in North Carolina, um, they are on one of the casts out there, and they have started doing it again just recently. But I think most places have started back up again now that most people are, well, some people are vaccinated. But yes, you should definitely go. If it's been 30 years, they're so fun. It watched in all directions through slit eyes, judging those below, biding its time until it would enact a righteous calamity. It was a nightmare of immense and terrible power, the miners would whisper. Sorry, I'm reading this with very poor inflection. I apologize, but it is what it is. But it was also a patient creature. It would wait until it felt the world below had become irredeemable before unleashing such destruction that its judgment would be fulfilled. So right now, this beast, it would be ready. The world becoming irredeemable. I think we're at that point, so I think the beast is ready to come. So it was simply biding its time until an age of selfish sin before cascading down on an era of sickness and madness, of fire and char and blood. Okay, yeah, this sounds like now, so. And one day, after hundreds of generations of farmers and traders had lived and died in the valley, it appeared in view. The beast had risen in the trough. It appeared without warning, with neither sound nor fury. It was simply there. Curled atop 4 legs, steaming breath rising from a black maw, leathery wings folded on its hulking shape, it towered over the center of the village, ominously silent. It reminds me of Chernobog from, what's that Disney movie? I can't remember the name of the Disney movie. But yeah, the big demon, like, over the mountain. It did not move. It did not even seem to be living, save for the seeping steam billowing from its slime-slick snout. Fantasia. Yes, thank you. Could not remember the name of it. The village's warriors were called to arms, the ceremonial horn echoing off of the walls of the valley, aching toward a pregnant silence. After a moment stretched thin, they rushed toward the beast, their spears angled at its massive form. The rest of the village watched from the safety of embroidered drapery as the spears splintered against the beast's hide, the honed blades shattering like glass. The warriors fell to the earth, crying out while their arms, as splintered as their spears, hung lifeless by their sides. The beast did not stir. The village's warriors were buried the next morning, having perished during the night. Those who tended to their wounds would later claim their eyes turned black, as if the light was leaked from within. The people of View, or the Trough, gathered to discuss what was to be done. The beast slumbered, but for how long? Why did it sleep? And, perhaps most worryingly of all, how had it arrived in their valley? Not a soul had seen its arrival. It was almost as if the thing had simply materialized in the center of the village, or, some proposed, it had emerged from the earth itself. But if that were the case, how had the soil, their valuable, rich, rare earth, the source of their plenty and their affluence, birthed such a terrible creature? Some were quick to suggest leaving the valley. We could ascend into the alcoves in the mountains, the merchant said. With no one to tend the fields, how would we eat? The farmers countered. The villagers decided to stay in their valley. The creature slept, and the creature breathed. With each breath, its skin rolled, animating the thorny black scales into a roiling obsidian briar. Common, hello. Morbidly gay, hello. Lurking while I wrap some things up, but saying hello. Hello, morbidly gay. I was lurking on you, but then you ended stream and raided someone else. But hello, thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. Common, hello. I am so sorry. I have not been able to catch your streams lately, but the other morning you started up your stream and I was literally like watching the countdown to when you were going to go live, and I fell asleep watching that. So I tried to be in your stream. I apologize. But it's lovely to see you here. And yes, the look of this game is neat, but there's not much to this game. It's really just this imagery and a story. So I'm just reading dialogue, and yeah, just reading out a story. So it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but I appreciate you all dropping in and saying hello. Always good to see you all. Oh, I don't know if I did yeah, I did a shout out for Zombite, but I'm going to do another one because she rated us and she's wonderful and we love Zombite. And then we're also going to do a shout out for Morbidly Gay. They are a streamer who plays a lot of horror games, a lot of Dead Island and Dead by Daylight, and they played some Jurassic Park games, a little bit of everything, but a lot usually leans towards horror. And then we've got the Common Witch. Common is also a streamer, of course, and he's great. He's very kind, has a lovely community, plays a pretty wide variety of games. I think they played Graveyard Keeper, they played Stardew Valley, they've played Mass Effect. I don't know if they ever streamed any... I can't remember if he streamed any Animal Crossing or not, but I know he plays Animal Crossing. Also, thank you for the gift that you sent me on Animal Crossing recently. I appreciate that. It was very kind of you. I loved it. Chinese Wizard. Oh, yes, hydrate. Yeah, I'm almost out of liquids. I'm going to have to go take a BRB here soon. I do want to stream, but I don't have a caption. Oh, I got you. Okay. I understand. Yeah. All right, let's continue this very dark story, very cool story that her brother has written. She's trying to... Okay, so we're going through a tornado. I'm driving. My family is at home in the house, sheltering, and she's trying to distract her brother from what's going on because he's scared. So she's having him read out one of his stories that he has written. But it did not rouse, it did not move, it did not rain terror from the skies, nor did it consume children by the score. It slept. The people of View considered sending an envoy to appeal to the miners of the mountain for help, but they knew that they would receive none. It also kind of, because they're talking about the miners in the mountain, it kind of reminds me of, like, you know, in Lord of the Rings, when they're like, talking about the dwarves delving too greedily and too deep, and they wake up the Balrog. It's kind of what it reminds me of. Once I do, though, it'll be something I stream. Awesome, yes. Yeah, I know capture cards are a little pricey, so I definitely understand. But yeah, it definitely opens up, you know, how many different types of games you can play, because, you know, the Switch has quite a few unique titles. Sephorius, hello, what is up? I was also looking, and I lurk in a lot of streams, if y'all don't know. I usually have, like, multiple devices with y'all streams pulled up, and I was watching Sephorius play The Evil Within, which I started that game a long time ago, and I'm glad I didn't continue it, because there's no way that I would have ever made it through. So the farmers continued to tend their land. The merchants made their yearly trek up the treacherous trails to collect what little chips of wealth the miners had collected in exchange for the farmers' yield. Year after year, however, there seemed to be a little less. A little less harvest, a little less yellow and blue passed around in the snowy alcoves, carved from unforgiving rock, a little less green in the valley, a little less light. This continued for 20 years until the day it began to rain. The people of View, or the Trough, watched the clouds roll in, not from the south, whence the clouds usually arrive laden with water from a faraway sea, but from the north, where there was but ice and stone and mountain. The rain draped the valley in a dampness that did not relent, but instead crept into every corner. The mountains themselves seemed to sweat and pour water into the valley. The water carried with it a quiet rot. The first harvest after the rains began produced a meager crop, and what little could be gathered was black with mold before the merchants had a chance to trade for their yellow and blue. Their livestock fared no better. The animals began developing weeping sores that became infected and killed with a quick fever. That winter, the people of the Trough, or View, watched one another waste as they began to starve. The people of View could delay asking for help no longer, sending an envoy into the mountains to appeal for assistance. They found the mines deserted. The people of View were truly on their own. The next harvest was worse. Every last crop had turned mealy and infested by midsummer. By the end of the season, the last of their livestock were dead. The people of the trough watched one another descend into a state of hungry madness, devouring the rotting wood, sloughing from their homes in tiny heaps, and their fine leather belts that once held yellow and blue, now sprouting spores of black mold. Horror games are so fun. Let's see. Horror game friends. I've had a hard time playing horror games, but I love watching it. Yeah, Common, I'm the same way. Like, I'm just not cut out for horror games. I'm just not good at them. I love horror movies. I love going to haunted houses. I love everything spooky in the world. But horror games, man, I can't do it. I just can't. It puts me in such a state of anxiety that I just can't deal. So yeah, I have to watch people like Sephorius and Morbidly Gay and other friends who stream. Tamale Johnson, Weirdly Bearded, all of them. I have to watch them stream horror games because I simply cannot do it. As I live and die. Hello, WB. How are you, friend? Skirtles, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Same. I think it's because it's easier to self-insert with horror game. Yeah. Like, you honestly feel like, I mean, you're in control of the character, and like, whatever's coming, you have to deal with. So it's just, no. When you're watching a horror movie, you're just observing. You don't have to do anything. You can yell at the screen all you want, but you're not in it. Speaking of haunted houses, I won't be doing one, but I'm doing a Sleepy Hollow Lantern cemetery tour near Halloween. Ooh, that'll be fun. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, that sounds really, really cool. Because I live relatively near Sleepy Hollow, so they do... Oh, man, I have always wanted to go. Oh, that's so awesome. That would be such a fun time. Me and my husband and our friend, who is a streamer on here, June Gloom. Let me give a shout out to Junathan Gloom. All of us are going up to Boston. We're going to be staying in Boston, but we're going to be spending a couple of days in Salem. So we are very much looking forward to that. Cannot wait. And Sleepy Hollow is one of my favorite movies ever. Like, the book too, of course, but, that's a bit more old school. But I have a Sleepy Hollow poster, like, right behind this green screen. It's one of my favorites. It's right next to my Trick or Treat poster. Okay, so this game... to try to quickly sum it up, it's not the most exciting thing. It's pretty much this visual with me reading out dialogue between me. My name is Kelly. I'm driving this car through a tornado, and I'm speaking on the phone to my family who is at home sheltering from the tornado, and I'm trying to make it home. And right now my brother, who seems to be a bit neurodivergent, I'm trying to distract him by getting him to read me a story that he has written. He seems to like hyperfixate on things, like certain things, like storms and facts, and just he's very straightforward about things. So he's talked about getting my computer and my room after I die getting sucked up in a tornado. So yes, we are going to continue on, and apparently I've had to move back to town because of some financial trouble, and my parents are also having some troubles. So, but yeah, he seems like a fun kid. He is very direct. He's like, so Dad said that when you die in the storm, I get to have your room, but I have to wait and see how much damage there is to your room to see if I even want it. So, gotta go. Had a great time here with you. Good night, everyone. Good night, Chinese Wizardry. Thank you so much for coming over with the raid. I very much appreciate it. Thank you again for the follow, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Let's go. Okay. The village and its residents were rotting away. The beast slept. As the rains from the north continued into their third year, the few remaining people in the trough began to prophesize about the beast. It had come and brought with it great devastation, they could agree. It had brought the rains from the north, and had brought a rot to the village that would not relent. Okay, so speaking of this, I know I keep getting off track, and y'all just probably want me to just wrap up this game, but this story that he's telling, I don't know if any of you all read Brian Keene books, but he's a fantastic horror author. One of my favorites. I have pretty much every book he's ever written. But he has one called what's it called? Earthworm Gods, I think, or something like that. But it reminds me of this, where like it just starts raining one day and just never stops. So stuff just starts flooding and rotting, and it's pretty much this that he's describing. But fantastic author, highly recommend his books. So good. Squatting in what little remained of their crumbling homes, they dreamt of the day that the beast would be satisfied, when it would wake and leave their valley and allow them to farm the land. They dreamt of the day that the miners would return, bringing with them their precious bits of wealth. The time will come, they said, when the beast will wake from its slumber and spread its wings, reaching from one end of the valley to the other, and with a beat of those mighty wings it will ascend aloft a squall. My God, is that the beast? Look at it back there. My God. Sinister. And the wind will lift away our rot. The villagers waited for this day to come. A generation came and went, born into the rain and long rotten into the moldy dirt. The few survivors had long abandoned hope that the beast would return to its mountain perch. It was perpetual, a manifestation of their sin. The beast slept. Until it did not. The day the beast awoke, the villagers celebrated. They watched it stretch its long, horrible form into shape, hide shuddering as it shook the decades of rain from the thorny scales. They sang to the beast as it stood uncertainly and reared on its haunches, unfolding the scarred leather wings from one end of the valley to the other. The time of the beast's departure had finally arrived. The time had come for the cleansing wind. The beast beat its wings, emitting a tired and ugly groan as it lifted from the sodden earth. What a story to be telling, like, while there's a tornado going on and, like, this torrential downpour. I love it. With a final sigh, it shot high into the air, sending a great gust of wind through the valley that toppled what dismal dwellings remained haphazardly standing. The valley was wiped clean. The villagers were knocked from their feet by the rush of wind. As they struggled upright, they felt the sun on their skin for the first time. They rejoiced, their pale forms dancing in a pitiful display of frailty. They could return to the ways of their ancestors. They could know plenty. They planted their first crop before the grass had even greened, with a newfound acuity for the hunger pains that plagued them constantly. But the grass did not wax green, and the crops did not grow. The decades of rain from the north had left the earth poisoned. There was no going back. They would not know plenty, nor would they silence the constant muttering of their stomachs. Their rot had been lifted. In its place, sterility. The sun shone, but it was upon a new land. A land turned to jagged, unforgiving slate, where perhaps bits of yellow and blue could be scavenged if one dug deeply enough to find a petrified leather belt. That's the end. You remembered all that? I don't have it with me to read. I obviously remembered it. Did you like it? Let me pause for just a sec. For those of you all who are just joining recently, to continue driving, I literally have to sit here and hold down this button, so my little fingy keeps getting cramped. Let's see. You and Filth Goblin should visit when you guys can. It's really cool. They also do tours of the house, the guy who wrote Sleepy Hollow. Washington Irving? And have a bunch of Halloween events with hayrides. And that would be so fun. And so, like, it would seem so, like, quaint and cutesy, and I don't know. It would just be the best, like, autumnal feeling ever. I'll take pictures and send them to you and tour. Yes, please do. I would love that. They have a farmer's market too, which I'm super excited for because, yay, ethically sourced witchy materials. Yes, we're here for it. We support it. Okay, my turn to say goodbye. I'm glad to step in and say hello. Alright, good night, Common. Thank you so much. Again, if you're not following our friend Common Witch here on the Twitch box, please drop him a follow. He is lovely, has a great community. Please do. Yes, yeah, definitely post those on Discord or send them to me and I'll post them somewhere. But I think you're in my Discord. If not, I'm just gonna pimp out our Discord right there. But yes, have a wonderful night, Common. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's It's an interesting game mechanic. Yeah, interesting is the word. Yes, not annoying. But yeah, I literally have to sit here and just hold it down. I did like it. I'll print you a copy. What were you doing at Grandpa's house today? Just visiting. But there's no one there to visit. I just wanted to see you. Oh, you can't see much of anything. It's gonna be hard to drive in this. I wanted to ask... Why didn't you ask if I wanted to go? You're so sweet. We can go together tomorrow. Okay. Did you find anything there? Something for you, actually. What is it? A guitar pick. Why would I want a guitar pick? You can use it. I don't play guitar anymore. We can play together. I don't want to. Why not? We used to. That was before. Now I don't care about guitar. Oh. You can keep the guitar pick. I don't want it. I will. Are you crying? What? No. No, I'm not. Is it because that Jesse person kicked you out of your house? Ben, I don't... Or is it because you had to move back home since you couldn't find a job? Mom and Dad are worried about both of those things. They think you were sad because of them. Ben. Okay, Ben, give me the phone. Kelly's crying, and I want to know why. I know, honey, but let me talk to her. Please. Come here, bud. Help me wind this radio so we can listen to the weather report. Also, here's my plug for everyone to be prepared for emergencies. You should have an emergency radio with solar power or a crank so that you can use it for the mood. And you can hear the weather alerts. Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong, Kelly? No, you're fine. Go help Dad. Okay, I'm sorry you're sad. Hey, Kelly, are you okay? I'm fine. I don't believe you. Also, WB, I don't know if I asked how your weekend went and how your Monday went, but hopefully you're doing well. I assume you're probably at work, but I don't know for sure. And Sephorius, how was your, I know I was in your stream earlier, lurking and watching a bit, but hopefully your evening went well. I know you're getting pretty close to the end of The Evil Within. Gotcha. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. It's always lovely to see you. Oh, I don't know if I gave a shout out for our friend Living B. Definitely drop a follow for our friend Weirdly Bearded. Wonderful person, fantastic streamer, hilarious, plays a lot of DVD, but also plays literally everything, like Final Fantasy, what is that game that we have on every single platform? With the dragons, and... Anyway, a lot of cool games. Far Cry, Dragons, yeah, Skyrim, thank you. Jesus, why couldn't I remember that? We literally have it on every single platform, and I couldn't remember the name for it. I don't want to talk about it right now. This is not the time to be having a conversation on the phone. Okay, are you close to home? I can't tell. It got really dark. I can't believe the sirens are still going off. This might be the longest tornado warning we've ever had. They're saying 2 more have touched down in the county. Yeah, getting closer, but ooh, some segments are pretty hard. Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, there is no way. I bought that game when it first came out, and I started to play it, but I got to some part, and, like, I think I tried for maybe 2.5 hours, and I couldn't get past it. So I got frustrated, and I sold the game back in, because I was like, I'm never going to beat this. And watching you play through it, I know I could not have ever gotten through it. Everything's been alright. Painting for the new place is really done. Oh, nice! That's awesome! That's so exciting. WTF do I play with Dragon? I forgot as well. Nice. And it's like one of your favorite games. But yeah, I don't know. I just could not think of the name. Listen, when you get home, we'll all sit down and have a talk. I think we need it. I'd like that. You really can't tell where you are? 5 miles out, maybe? Okay, make sure you... What's that noise? Kelly, I'm gonna have to let you go. Oh no. We've lost contact with the family. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Mom? There... And... Mom, you're breaking up. Oh, Ben... Oh, this is horrifying. I hate it. I hate storms. Well, like, severe storms. Regular storms are fine. Shit. I knew it was going to take some kind of turn, yeah. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere good. Wait, what? I don't get closure? That's it? What? Did my family die? What happened? Oh my god. End theme, and the wind will lift away our rot. Neutrino effect. Okay, so maybe there's more to it. It did say there was an epilogue, so maybe we'll get more information. Wow, okay. Right, okay, yeah, we'll, testers? What the hell is there to test? You literally drive and talk. But, okay. I think when we were looking at the menu earlier, there was an epilogue, so hopefully there's some sort of closure that we'll get. I will say I did like the story that her brother wrote. It seemed a little derivative, but it's fine, you know. See if there's anything after the credits, and then we'll go to the epilogue section. I appreciate you all sticking with me through this. I know it has not been the most exciting thing, but I liked it visually, and the rain and the storm sounds were neat, and the terrifying tornado siren. Oh, by the way, I don't know. I think oh, yes. I don't know if I mentioned it last night. I think I did. But we have switched one of our channel point redemption things. You can still choose the BirdieBot's beans. But if you don't want to do BirdieBot's beans, because, you know, sometimes it's a good one, sometimes it's a bad one, you can also choose to do a warhead, or have us do a warhead. So yes, that is an option. You can, when you redeem it, you can either tell us if you want us to do something sour, or we can do a BirdieBot's bean. It might be something good like blueberry, or like banana or something, or it might be something terrible like dog food or fish. So. She wished that she had called back then. Oh man, before I started this, I should have gone to get a beverage. I am completely out of all of my liquids. It's fine though. Minnesota. Where were we we before? Nebraska? Yeah, we were in Nebraska before, so this is must be far after that. And this is a pretty scene. Call mom or just wait. Okay, before we start this, I don't know how long this is going to be. I can't imagine it would be too long, probably like 20 to 30-ish minutes. But I'm going to take a quick be right back because I am really thirsty, and with all the reading, my mouth is getting dry. So I will be right back. I'm going to play some music right quick. And yeah. BRB, y'all. What do we want to go to? What do we want to go to here? We'll do this. All right, be right back, guys. Samberry, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, friend. How's it going? Poofs, I love you. How are you? I was trying to hold off. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I had just gone to get something to drink real quick because there is a lot of reading in this game. But yes, hello Raiders, Walla Gaming, Poofs, VP, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming in and for raiding. Pretty pink hair. It is very faded, but thank you. Yeah, I need to, I'm gonna have to re-dye it here in a few days. I think I'll do that, probably Wednesday. I understand those games, yeah, I know, so our friend Samberry, let me do a shout out for anyone who is in here right now and is not following our friend Samberry. Tonight they were playing Persona, which has a lot of reading, of course. I was lurking in your stream, Sam, because it's weird to me how that game can go from like literally just sitting and talking for like 20 minutes to like these intense battle scenes. But it's very cool. But yes, Samberry plays things like Doki Doki Literature Club, horror games like Outlast, a lot of indie games, Gang Beast, things like that. So please drop her a follow. She's wonderful, she's sweet, she's so nice. Hair looks fireman. Thank you, Walla Gaming. I appreciate that. Yeah. I think it's okay right now. It's, you know, definitely needs to be touched up because it's fading because I wash my hair a ton. But thank you. I appreciate the compliments. Also, because we don't want to miss any of the friends, Poofs is an amazing streamer as well. She's super sweet, super cute, plays a ton of different games. She plays Raft. Silent Sly Owl, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. But yes, our friend Poofs is amazing, so supportive, so nice, plays a ton of cool games, has a ton of fun audio clips you can play in their stream. Yeah, that follow gif is, oh yeah, that is, if any of you all are not watching Dragula, which is a drag competition But for the creepy people who are out there, those of us who are into the creepy stuff, it is people who are competing in drag, and they have some really cool ones. This year, one of my favorites is from Phoenix, named Formaldehyde, and he is absolutely fantastic. Crazy makeup skills, and they're about to start a new season. And then Marie Cherry, she's going to be on the season. Coco the Cane. They have some ballin' people competing. The creepy drag is my jam. Yes. Season 4 is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. I almost want to unfollow and follow just to see it again. Well, thank you for that. I'm glad you like it. Sorry, I need to get back to this game. We just beat the game, and this is the epilogue now, so we're going to start that here in just a sec. Also, I know I have only been able to like lurk in a couple of Wallace streams, but I know they are a streamer, so please drop them a follow. Unfortunately, I don't know too much of what type of games they play. I apologize, but feel free to put it in the chat, because I know I've seen you in Sam's chat a good bit, so I trust you to be good people. Okay, let's get back to this. Thank you again so much for the raid, Samberry. You're wonderful. And yes, please follow Poofs, follow Sam, follow all the friends. Walla is amazing and so chill. FPS King, nice. Definitely not games that I'm good at, but they're fun to watch sometimes. I like watching other people be good at them. Okay, so let's call Mom. Oh, I forgot to turn off the music. Whoops. We'll go back to the ambient noises of the game. Hello? Walk with ZL and ZR. Me either, FPS and me as a joke. Yeah, no. Like, I used to try to play Overwatch with our friend group just so I could be playing with the group. No. I just can't. No. Not for me. Thanks, though. I just bring the team down. They have to keep reviving me. Or, like, waiting for me to, like, respawn. Start all the way back over. Hello? Oh, so instead of driving and talking, now I'm walking and talking. Okay. Again, I apologize. This is a super boring game. It's literally just this and a story. It's like dialogue between me and my family. Hey, Mom, it's me. Whoops. Me? Who's me? It can't be Kelly. She never calls. Oh, come on. It hasn't been that long. I seem to remember the last time she called was in August. Right. Sorry about that. 3 months without a call, and it's just sorry? I'm really sorry? You're getting there. It's good to hear your voice. Kelly never calls. Call your mama, girl. For real, though. Like, especially after... Like, I know... Like I was saying earlier, when our house got destroyed in a storm, like, I was so thankful to be alive. I was like... It just made me that much closer to my loved ones. Because, like, I did not want... Like, you just never know how quickly things can end. So, yeah, like... I don't understand how she could go through that experience and then just, like, cut off communication with her family. But anyway, Galen, what is up? How are you, friend? Are you feeling any better? It's good to hear your voice. You too, Mom. What made you finally decide to call? I don't know. I just wanted to. That has to be a first. I'm serious. I just wanted to talk. I believe you. It's just a surprise is all. Are you outside? It sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. Yeah, I'm waiting for my bus. Oh, girl, we're getting way far from the bus station. Or the bus stop. I believe you. It's just a surprise is all. Are you outside? Wait, oh, sorry. It didn't continue the dialogue. Your brother told me that you guys were going to be getting a snowstorm. You're standing around in that? Is that the beast flying overhead? I'm used to it. I don't think I ever could. But why are you waiting for a bus? You got your car fixed, didn't you? I did, but the roads are pretty bad. And taking the bus is better how? I'd rather do that than drive in it. I mean, given the fact that she went through that with the tornado, I'm guessing I can understand. If I were you, I'd rather risk it with my own heated car than wait around for a bus. How much longer are you stuck out there? It should be here by now. What's keeping it? The roads? That's my guess. Which bus are you waiting for? I mean, why would my mom know? She's not even in the same state. It's the 404. Why would you have asked that? Yeah, like, why would you have asked that? I would probably be curious about it. You never know. Let's stop for just a second. A little bit. I slept almost all day. Nice! So did I, but I'm not sick. I was just lazy. So, I ended up sleeping most of the day. But I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better. Hopefully you'll be back to 100%. Are you having to work right now, or do you have some time off that you can use? I doubt it. Could you just get on another bus? You could warm up, maybe get a little closer to wherever you're going. That's not how the buses work, Mom. And how would I know that? I'm just trying to help. I didn't say that it was bad advice. That's sweet of you, trying to make me feel better. It's a start, but you have 3 months of unreturned calls to make up for. Don't forget. How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? Oh, I don't know, until I'm tired of hearing it. Great. I might let you off the hook if you can explain yourself. I don't think you would understand the real reason. And apparently, I'm assuming since it's in brackets like that, I'm assuming I'm not saying that out loud, I'm just thinking it. I don't think you would understand the real reason. Fine, we can skip over that part for now, but I would ask what you've been up to the whole time, wouldn't I? You would. Then here you go. Yeah, I don't understand that, because maybe that is actual dialogue. Then here you go. What's been keeping you so busy? Work? That's been a big part of it. Still at the same place? The coffee shop? Yep. Or no, I got a new job. I can't remember where I was working. The coffee shop? Yep. Are you still liking it there? It's alright, I guess. Just alright. Come on now. It's a job and you don't hate it. It's better than I can say. What's wrong with your job? Wrestling filthy farm dogs to give them a bath when they're just gonna run around in the muck as soon as they get home? It's not exactly fulfilling work, Kelly. But I mean, it's fun, isn't it? Sounds exhausting. It is, but a job is a job. It pays the bills. Yep, I feel that. Thanks, I took a sick day. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you took some time for yourself. I'll probably take one tomorrow too. Nice. Good. Yeah. Hopefully you can recover. You don't need to be worrying about work. What's this game about? I don't really know. Like, I thought more of the story would be, like, unfolded as the game went along. But there hasn't really been too much that's, not many details have emerged so far. Like, in the previous chapter, I had moved back home with my parents and my brother because I was in some sort of financial trouble. And I was out in the country. I was driving around in a storm because I needed some time to myself to think about things. And then a tornado came up, and I was on the phone with my family while they sheltered from the tornado at home, and I was driving through the tornado trying to get home. And then the call ended, and it sounded like the tornado was hitting my home. And now, apparently, this is in the future, and I'm talking to my mom, and I've moved away again. And I haven't talked to my family in a while, so I'm not entirely sure. Like, you're getting bits and pieces of a story, but no actual cohesive storyline. So yeah, it was a cheap game. The animation looked kind of cool, And so I wanted to try it out and go ahead and delete it off of my Switch, so I decided to play it tonight. So I've heard. So is the coffee shop really so busy that it takes up all your time? It's been pretty dead lately, to tell the truth. Really? That's surprising. You'd think people would want coffee more when it's cold out. Do you have any idea why it's so slow? They're tearing up the road we're on. Oh, so nobody can get to the store? That's no good. It's not, and they're cutting everyone's hours. That's awful. Have you guys thought about trying to drum up business? You could try going with a holiday theme or something. We already are. I have cheer coming out of my ears. That's sarcasm, Kelly. It'll get you places. Speaking of the holidays, when are you going to head this way? As soon as I can. Great. Do you already have a plane ticket? I was just going to drive. What about your car? Wait, was it fixed? For crying out loud, Kelly, make up your damn mind. I really can't remember. Either way, I don't trust it on the road for such a long drive. I'd much rather you fly. You don't trust the car, or you don't trust my driving? Both. I've seen you talk on the phone while you drive. That's really dangerous, you know. Fine, fine. I'll look at plane tickets. When will you be able to fly out? After the semester is finished up? Yep. When's that going to be? Just a couple more weeks. That's sooner than I thought. Are your classes going all right? It's been a tough semester. Oh. They're going pretty well. That's great. I knew that getting a tutor would help. Am I supposed to get on this bus? Oh, I guess not. They're leaving without me. Okay. Well. I should have gotten one sooner. Cut yourself a break, Kelly. You can't be perfect. Probably will unfold as the story goes then. Well, I mean, we're in the epilogue, so I'm feeling probably not, but I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Why am I pretending that everything's okay? Because this is the conversation that you wish you could have had. Oh. Oh, I wonder if this is like a dream or a nightmare, because I wonder if our family actually died in the tornado. But it isn't true. And? I don't know. I wish I could have told you then. Then tell me. I'm not doing well this semester, Mom. What? My grades are terrible. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just the classes I'm taking are difficult. I thought you were looking forward to this semester, especially that photography class. You bought that expensive camera and everything. Turns out the teacher hates me, or that was before I knew I was terrible at it. That was before I knew I was terrible at it. That can't be true. I've seen some of the pictures you've taken. They're good. They're derivative. Derivative? Do you really believe that? It doesn't matter. My teacher does. He said that to you? She did. Oh, she. Sorry. I assume... Never mind. So what does she want you to do? She wants me to be more experimental. Like Picasso or something? It's actually... Okay, sure, like Picasso. Not exactly. What does that mean? Explain it to me. It's more about framing, subject choice, exposure. What does she mean? Oh, sorry. If you don't press the right button, the dialogue goes backwards. I'll pretend to know... I'll pretend to know what you're talking about. How are you going to be more experimental? I have no idea. Couldn't you just fake it? I mean, explain why what you're doing is experimental without it being completely true? I could. You don't sound thrilled about the idea. I don't want to phone it in. I know I can do what she wants. That's fine, but don't forget the grade. I'm working on it. Good. I hope you have a plan. I just have to do well on my final project, or I'm meeting with my teacher on Monday. I'm meeting with my teacher on Monday. Did you actually do that? No. It probably would have been a good idea. Believe me, I know. What about that final project, the one you showed to me? I am so sorry. I know this is a really quiet game, and I know usually the microphone doesn't pick up our dog snoring, but since this is such a quiet game, I feel like you can probably hear it. So I apologize if you can. I do not hear doggos. Okay. It's just so, like, our smallest dog that we have, who's really my mom's dog, she's so small, but she snores so loud. You can literally, like, hear her across the house. Last night she was asleep in our room, and usually I can sleep through anything, but it was so loud it woke me up, so I had to put her out of the room. Anywho. What about the final project, the one you showed me? It has to be great if I'm gonna pass. It will be. I have a feeling. Here's hoping. What about the rest of your classes? Is there anything that you can do to help those grades out? What's with all the questions, Mom? Also, it's kind of throwing me off because it seems to be going back and forth between the tense of these options. Like, sometimes it seems like it's in the past, and then sometimes it seems like it's a future event. So that's kind of hard to follow. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. You really wouldn't give me a break, would you? Probably not. I wouldn't have talked to you in months. Wait. Probably not. I wouldn't have talked to you in months. I'd want to know everything, especially about school. I was shocked when you told me about your grades that year. Okay, so this must just be a conversation that she's playing out in her head that she wishes she could have with her mother. The tutor didn't work out. I was furious. I don't think I've ever been that mad at you. It wasn't like I wanted it to happen. No, but you let it happen. Again. You dug that hole for yourself, and I think you're an idiot for it. Can we move on? And to lie about it to me for so long? That's just not how I raised you. There was a lot more going on than you knew. Then you should have talked to me about it. I'd want to be there for you, Kelly. I'd want to help. Okay. Talk to me, Kelly. I want to be here for you. I want to help. I feel like I'm alone here. Alone? But I thought you had friends up there. You've told me about Hannah, and Kyle and his boyfriend. And hell, what about Jesse? Jesse and I are having problems. What kind of problems? He's been distant, or she's been distant. Let's say she's been distant. Distant how? Like you never see her? No, we've been living together, or I see her plenty. I see her plenty. Then how is she distant? We never really talk. At all? Well, we talk, just not about anything substantial. So, you mean about life's mysteries and your future and all that? Not exactly, but you get the point. Maybe she's as busy and exhausted as you are. That's the thing. I don't know. You don't ask? I have. I just get vague answers. You think she's keeping something from you? No, I'm afraid she's having a hard time too. You don't think she's happy? I don't think either of us are. That's the real issue then, isn't it? So it skipped over some of my mom's dialogue for some reason. I don't know what she said before this, but or it could be better. Either way, I think you two definitely need to talk. So what's been getting to you, or is there more? Isn't that enough? I didn't say it wasn't, Kelly. I just don't want you to feel like you can't talk about anything else that's bothering you. There's Kyle and Peter. What about them? I hardly hear from them anymore. Why is that? They moved to Florida, or they're just living different lives, I guess. They're just living different lives. They're still into the bar thing, or they're trying to adopt a kid. We'll say they're trying to adopt a kid. So? It's just, they've moved on. They're in a different part of their lives, I guess. That happens. People move in and out of your life, and then there's not much you can do to stop it. It still sucks. You're right, it really does. So is this all that's getting to you, or is there more? There's Hannah. How is she doing? She got married. Oh, good for her. I guess so. She seems happy. Seemed? I'm not so sure anymore. You don't sound very happy for her. The guy she married is a jerk. So you're avoiding her because of him. Pretty much. You could arrange to have a girls' dinner or something. I've tried to set something up like that. But it hasn't happened, and it's on her. That's how it feels. If she's avoiding you, don't blame yourself. Marriage is a tricky thing. You can't always see what's going on from the outside. I know, but it's hard not to. I think you should give her a call sometime, now that I know you still know how to use a phone. Who knows, maybe she'll come back around. She's bound to start missing some of her friends. I hope so. I do too, and between Hannah, Jesse, and the boys, I can understand why you'd feel... Is abandoned the right word? It works. I'm sorry, Kelly. I wish you didn't feel that way. I don't even know how it got this far. What do you mean? I didn't even notice it happening. It was like I just woke up one day and everything was different. Why didn't you try to stop it? I don't know. I do. It was because it felt inevitable. And I felt stuck telling the same story over and over. Everyone else had moved on with their lives, but not me. And the whole time, you've never once thought to call home. It wasn't that simple. Is this really the conversation you wish you could have had with me? Or you would have had with me? Okay, so yeah, we're hearing the sirens again. You took over the conversation. What am I supposed to do? How could I have done that? Question after question after question. Do we have to go through this every time? I don't know what you mean. You're the one who asked for all of this, and you're trying to act like I'm in the wrong? Well... Oh, please, you're just ashamed to say that you wanted this to happen, that you wanted your problems to feel important. What? You knew that I was having a hard time. You knew that all of us were, and instead of acting like you cared about all of the things we were going through, you decided to bitch and moan about all of your stupid problems instead? Stop, please. Your dad nearly died. Weeks went by when I didn't have anyone to talk to. Ben tried to help, but he just doesn't understand how. I'm sorry. Did it ever occur to you that maybe I needed someone to talk to? So now she's like... She's feeling guilty about how things played out. Mom, please, I didn't raise you to be so selfish or ungrateful. And the whole time you're throwing your future away because you're sad? What the hell is wrong with you? It wasn't... Your dad and I worked to give you every opportunity we didn't have. I never had the chance to go to college, but you turn around and end up back where we were, interviewing for your dad's old job. Because what? You just couldn't handle it? Can we just go back to how we were talking before? Why? This is what you're really thinking. Deep down, buried beneath all of the other garbage you're holding on to. Please. Just tell me why you didn't call. Admit it, you were selfish, self-absorbed. You didn't care. That's not true. Then why didn't you call? Why would I? So I could list the ways I was a disappointment? Or to hear all the ways that your lives were falling apart? And how there was nothing that I could do to help? Or to remind myself that I was completely on my own? I was terrified. You and Dad were always there for me. Then everything changed. I wanted to prove I could make it on my own, that you didn't need to worry about me. But I failed. I failed and I was terrified to ask for help. Because for the first time in my life, I didn't feel like I had any help to give. I didn't feel like you had any help to give. Torn, why are you on later than me? Yeah, I decided to start really late tonight. I started at like 1 o'clock in the morning. But I wanted to do a stream, and I wanted to go ahead and get this game out of the way because I've had it on my Switch for a long time, and I knew it was fairly short. So yeah, we're trying to finish it up, and just so we can move on to better things. But how's it going, Frozen Fish? I hope you're doing well. Just say something, please. You're done? I'm done. Why are you torturing yourself? Because I could have done better. We all could have. What makes you think you should carry all of the blame? I could have just called. Think a single phone call would have made everything different? Sorry, y'all. One sec. It would have helped. Sure, but you didn't, and there's no changing it now. And we managed, we kept going, so stop playing the martyr and finish our conversation. Okay. This is the one part you're always get exactly right, you know? I think they made a typo there. What part? You can always talk to me, Kelly. I hate that you feel like you're all out there all by yourself. There's a lot going on here, I know, but I always have time for you. I don't want to burden you. It's not a burden. I'm sorry I haven't called. It's okay. I'm not mad. I don't think we're going to make it to our bus on time. My bus is here. You should get on this one. You've been standing out in the cold long enough. But I haven't even asked about Dad. He's doing fine. He's healing. Starting to get around on his crutches. It's been a slow process, but he's getting there. Or how Ben is doing in school. Ben, he's definitely having problems, but that isn't anything new. It's nothing that your dad and I can't handle. We'll figure it out. If there's anything I can do... Stop it, Kelly. Get on that damn bus. Yeah, okay. I love you, Kelly. Love you too. Goodbye, Kelly. Until next time. I am doing alright, frozen fish. Making it. Getting by. Well, that certainly was a game. Yep. Definitely not the most exciting thing to stream, but you know, we did it, and here it is. And now I can delete this from my Switch. Like I said, it was on sale, and the animation looked cool, but definitely not much to it. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure there's nothing like after the credits. I appreciate those of you who hung around and listened to me read for 2.5 hours. Oh. Oh, I got the sniffles. I apologize. Some of those lines kind of triggered some memories of recent events for me, so got a little teary there for a sec. But we're good. Anywho. Alright, I know I've only streamed for like 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm trying to decide if I want to switch to a different game or if I want to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Oh, all the hearts. All the hearts back. Alrighty. So yeah, we can delete that. Yeah, I played a bit of this today. The Fobia game. Not good. Not good. I really wanted to play it though because it's really pretty. I'm at least going to start it up. Are you tired is the question. No, I'm not tired. I'll probably stay up and play games or watch movies. Yeah, I'm not yeah, this is very early for me. I don't go to bed this early. Let me switch it over. Let me just I don't know if I'm going to play this much, but at least show it a little bit. Oh, I forgot. I can't do that from here. Let's see. View dashboard. Fobia. Okay. There we go. I think that updated. I'll just show a little bit of this game because, like I said, I really like the animation, but it's just the game is not spectacular. So we'll play a little bit though. Those bags under my eyes though. Yeah, I was really struggling getting past this one part earlier with a rock, so I'm guessing that's where it'll start me off. Yeah, this is where I was earlier. So I'll play this for a few minutes, and I'll probably keep dying here, and if that's the case, we'll just go ahead and end the stream. There we go. Okay, got over that portion. That looks like it's glitching out. Ooh, barely made that. This, obviously the animation in this game has a similar vibe to the previous game. Sometimes when you're crossing things, they just randomly break in half and you die and you have to start over. There's really no way of knowing because it doesn't really give any sort of indication that it's going to break. Okay. Okay. That's a new mechanic. Let's see how far back it sends us. Not too far back. Look at that rabbit up in the net. Oh, What? What? Okay. Okay. A tire swing kill? Yeah, pretty much. Tire swing right to the face. What am I supposed to do about that? What? Like, it's either like run into the jaws directly, or like try to run back. Oh, what? But it's running much faster than I can. Okay. 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 Yeah, a lot of the reviews for this game were so funny. There's a similar game to this. What's it called? Um, I have it on my wish list, and RPG has suggested it to me, and I've seen a lot of people play through it. I mean, I haven't watched it all, but I've seen them playing it, and it looks really fun. But they were like, this is a crappy version of that because nothing works. Apparently, it's a pretty big ripoff. Like, what am I supposed to... How am I supposed to get past that? Like, go up in the trap? Should I run into the trap so that I'm up in the tree? But then, like, how am I going to get down? What if you somehow get it back to the tire swing and somehow have the tire swing hit it, right? I mean, yeah, that's a possibility. But, like, it runs faster than I do, so I'm not really sure. But I might try that. We'll see. I'm going to try this trap first. Oh, maybe I can just... Yes. Okay. There we go. I'm dumb. Okay. Completely forgot that was a net trap, so that's my bad. Oh. Okay, I've encountered one of these wheels before, and I died a lot, because you have to avoid the spikes. Oh, well, it's not really moving much, so maybe I'll be okay. Oh, shit. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to jump down into that second hole. Okay. I was gonna be like, what? I can't outrun that. What was that? Okay. I jumped on the spike. What a weird animation. It looks so glitchy. I did read that there are tons and tons of glitches in this game, so it's very possible. Okay, so we're going to skip over the one with the spikes. Jump down into this one. Weird glitchy glitch, yeah. A lot of people were saying that a lot of the puzzles are super glitchy. I love the rain sounds though, and like the misty foggy setting in the forest. I love it. And how the red looks against it. Okay, so I better just keep running there. Running and jumping. What? Like, there until it happens, there's no way of knowing that this stuff is coming up. It's like trial and error. You just have to die and start over. Okay. Hammered to death. Mm-hmm. Coming at me from behind and the front. Hammers flying towards my face. Okay, so stop at this one. Ooh! What am I supposed to do? I can't bend down. Am I like when it goes that way, like when the pendulum swings that way, am I supposed to jump and try to run for it that way? Okay, wait, let's see. Let's see. Well, you stop, yeah. Like, I have to stop for just a second to give it time to swing past me, and then jump up and keep running, I suppose. Eee! Okay, I hesitated. That's on me. That's on me. Let's try it again. We're gonna get past this part. I hate that you have to start so far back, though. Like, you have to walk for, like, 30 seconds before you even get back to that area. No! What? Why? Okay, I'm gonna try a couple more times. Landed on the tire, though. That counts for style points. Does it, though? I guess that's something. We'll go with that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this maybe, like, 3 or 4 more times, and if I don't get past it, we're gonna call it a night. Redeemed hydrate. Alright, thank you. Like, what am I supposed to do to avoid that? I don't understand. It goes faster than I can move. Posture check. You better hydrate yourself. I will do the stretching. You can do it. Put your back into it. Thank you, Galen. I appreciate the biddies. Alright, let me do the stretchy stretch. I need to get off here and play some Cozy Grove because I have not checked on my island today. It's probably been a couple days. I just got a new spirit unlocked. Ooh, that was close. What the actual shit? Whatever. I call shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Also, I forgot earlier, but we're going to give a shout out to our friend Galen, just in case anybody wants to drop some follows. They have not streamed yet, but I have a feeling eventually they are going to start streaming. I call BS right there. That was BS. I mean, if you're not, you got double time, yeah. Apparently, if you don't hit these marks right when you're supposed to, you're boned. Or, you know, smashed or whatever you want to call it. Go. What? If that was anything, that was BS. Yeah. Yes, follow Galen. By the time he has his first stream, we want him to have enough followers to have affiliate. Oh, it's so far. Seriously, I'm gonna do this maybe like 3 more times, and if I don't get past, then we're gonna be done. Oh, I made it. I made it. Okay. Okay. Now what's gonna kill me now? Like, I'll make it right past that and die immediately. I was worried that branch was like gonna fall on me and crush me. Jumped right in the pit there. Please don't make me go far back. Please don't make me go far back. Okay, thank God. Oh. Okay. That took what, like 17 times? 18? Something like that? I really just love, like the noise and the fog. It just reminds me of like going hiking in the fall when it's like rainy and misty out. Oh, it's so nice. It's like the best thing ever. Well, that could have been bad. Was it here? Yes. Okay. We're good. Oh! That literally made me jump. That scared me. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try that again. I've got some news. I'm at 1.9 average viewers. I'm 1 point away from getting possibly that email. Ooh, email. Very nice. Getting closer. This is quite a hiking trail you've chosen. Right? Yeah, I've never been on one quite so treacherous. I've gone on some pretty rough ones. Like, and well, I was gonna say trail, but they were not trail. I went off trail and they were very dangerous. And I ignored the sign saying do not try to go off trail and get to the waterfalls. But you know, sometimes you gotta take a risk to get to the good areas. So. Sorry that I popped that so closely to the mic. I didn't think about that. Oh no. Speaking of waterfalls. Ooh, glad I jumped off that one quickly. Okay. Well, that happened. Pop it closer for that quality ASMR. I wish I could afford an ASMR mic. That would be fun. Did a really good job in the sound. Did they though? I mean, I like it. I have no complaints about the audio. What? What? How? I can only jump so high. Oh, that was Yes, I don't know if anyone wants to join our Discord, but Nightbot just put the links to our Instagram and our Discord, and sometimes we announce when we are going to go live. Not always, but sometimes. And we're trying to be more active in it, but we're not great at it. So if y'all want to... What the actual hell? Okay, so now I've got to jump over there, get the trees starting to fall, and then jump back to the previous one so that I can cross over the wall. The sound of the waterfall travel ear to ear. Ooh, nice, okay. I didn't even really notice that, but I do like the ambient noise in this game. I think I got this game for like $1. Maybe $2. And I literally just described to myself what I needed to do. Did I do it? Nope. This game is out to get you. I mean, it is. It's, that's the point of the game, is everything's trying to kill me. Because for whatever reason, it's like a Final Destination type situation where if death can't get me one way, it's going to come after me a billion other ways until I'm dead. Is it this one? I think it's the next one, right? Yes. Okay. Yay, we did it! But with the knowledge of the glitches, it seems they put more time into the sounds and testing for bugs. Yeah, true. Yep. So far, I haven't really experienced any glitches. At the beginning, that, like, I had played, like, maybe, like, 10 minutes before like, I got on stream. So, I didn't start at the very beginning, but at the beginning, like, some of the jumping was a little glitchy in some areas. But so far, I haven't really experienced that. I will say some of these death traps are a little finicky, but that's on me, so it's just kind of like trial and error. So I know I'm going to die here, but hopefully it won't take me too far back. Oh god, I hate it. I hate it. Okay, I didn't die. One of these is bound to break, like, they have to, right? Yep, 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 yep. So I just gotta be faster about... Why the hell is it moving? Okay, so I've just gotta be faster about jumping. There we go. God, I want to go hiking now. I should do that next weekend. I think I hate this game, but I love you playing it. Well, yeah. I appreciate you watching. Because I know... I have not picked the most thrilling games tonight to play, but... Like I said, they've been hanging out on my Switch, taking up space for a while now. So I kind of wanted to just play them and go ahead and get them out of the way. I may have purchased more things in the Nintendo shop the other day because they were on sale. Y'all, I should not be allowed to have access to my own bank account. Gonna head to bed. I just noticed the time. I hope you lovelies have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out, Sif. Sleep well, and I will see you here soon. Thank you for the stream earlier. I know I wasn't talking. I apologize. I've been in my head lately, but I was watching you play, and it's always lovely. Let me do a shout out for our friend Sephorius. Please drop him a follow. Plays a lot of cool games, ton of RPGs, also some Dead by Daylight, because, you know, every queer person has to play DVD. Yeah, Final Fantasy, a little bit everything. A lot of indie games. Alright, let's see. Now, this isn't realistic, even a little. You don't see this in nature. I have never once encountered this in my hiking adventures. Oh, I can't jump on that. Okay. That's in the background, not in the foreground. Gotcha. Not something I can jump on. My love. You just randomly decided to wake up and make me eat a Birdie Bot's bean? I hope you're sleeping well, my love. I miss you. Alright. So my lovely husband, Nerd Candy, wanted me to do a Birdie Bot's bean. And it looks... Usually you can't tell by the color, but this, I think, can only be soap. So, thanks. Yep. Going back to sleep now? Thank you. That was so sweet of you. I love you. Sleep good. Oh, gross. I do like the graphics of this game though. Very papery. I like it a lot. Yeah. And that's why I ended up spending the $2 on it. Is because I mean, visually, I like it a lot. And so far, I'm liking the audio. Oh, gross. Yeah, soap's not one of the worst you can get, but it's definitely not good. Reminds me of the times that my grandmother used to wash my mouth out with soap. $2, we've already got your money's worth, I guess. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't feel bad about it, you know. I like to, I really do, I like trying out indie games and giving them a chance, because sometimes you find really great ones, and then sometimes, you know, they're not so great. Like the 3/4 Home that I just played a second ago. No. I mean, it was alright, but wasn't much to it. Okay. I should not have opened a soda. Oh my goodness. And this is one of those areas where, like, when you die, it sets you so far back. I wouldn't even call that a game. Yeah, no. That, it was legit just a story. And the story didn't go anywhere, so... Like, there was so much, like, unexplained. I don't get it, but whatever. It's done, and we don't ever have to play it again. I don't know if you know this torn, but you die. Oh yeah, yeah. More than once. Many, many times. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Good times, good times. Are we having fun? Is this a good time for everyone? Like, if it would put me back, like, right here after the bridge, it wouldn't be so bad, but... It's just so far. I guess that's punishment for dying, then, so... Oh, I jumped too soon! Ugh. Paid enough money to get... I wish I got paid enough money to get games. I barely get paid enough to pay my bills and buy food. Luckily, I bike to work, so no gasoline for me. Yeah, that's awesome that you're able to bike to work, but I feel you. Like, if I didn't have my husband, you know, also helping pay bills, I probably wouldn't be able to. And luckily, he works at a used game store, so most of the time we get games really, really cheaply. And then usually, if I download a game from the Nintendo store, it's because it's on sale for like $2. So yeah, I understand. Rachel, hello. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing well. New game. Yeah, I've had this one for a long time. And I've thought about playing it on stream, but it got really bad reviews. It's not great, but we're playing through it. At least until I get frustrated and rage quit. But yes, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry you're sick. It seems like everybody is sick right now. Everybody in our chat. No, what am I doing? Why do I keep messing this up? Feeling better today? Awesome. I'm glad. I know it's probably not a lot better, but hopefully it's, you know, an improvement. Yeah, I was talking to my mom today about you, and, like, I feel so bad because, like, you're like an example of you do everything right, you get the vaccines, you know, you mask up and all that, but because of your job, you're forced to be like in these close interactions with people, and you know you still ended up catching it. But hopefully it wasn't as severe as it could have been. This feels like a sinus infection. Yeah, that's still rough, but better. I'm gonna stay on this rock until I have this time right. That was a lie. That was a lie. I did not stay on that rock until the time was right. Clearly. My cat just astral projected into my room without my knowing and scared the crap out of me. Cats have magical powers like that. You gotta watch out for them. I am so sorry y'all are having to watch this same part 8 billion times, but that's just how it is when I play games, so... I'm sure Miss Crystals and Cats is not doing much streaming right now because she is sickly, but she is a streamer. Occasionally she plays World of Warcraft, but most of the time she is making beautiful jewelry and hanging out with her kitties and playing some awesome music, so please drop her a follow. She's lovely. Very kind person. My husband has bought one of her pieces of jewelry and we want to buy more. Okay, so I can't jump onto that one. I can't jump onto that one. Let's just keep running. Let's just go. Okay. Okay. Woo! We made it a little bit further. Thank God. Okay. You didn't say till the time was right. You said I'm going to stay on the rock till the price is right. Sure. The price is right. At a low price of $2 American dollars, you can experience this game. He likes to do that. I swear he knows he does it. He knows and does it because he thinks he's smart. Gotta love kitties. Yeah, exactly. They know what they're doing. Clearly you haven't seen me try to beat PTO's Ruins in Final Fantasy 15. Spent an hour and a half in one chamber and gave up on the end. Just run. Yeah. I think that's my solution in this game. Just keep running and jumping and just go. Just don't ever stop. But yeah, I feel that, Coffee Sean. There are some games where... Like, I was trying not to watch too much, but I was watching one of our streamer friends stream, what's it called? Bridge of Spirits, I think. I really, really want that game. But I was watching them do one of the battles, and I can tell it's going to take me so long to get through that section. I am so sorry. I should not have had a soda before, or like while streaming, because I'm having a lot of burps. He's a little jerk, but I love him anyway. Actually, he was my cousin's cat, but he left for college and he just kind of gave the cat to me. Aw. Well, I'm glad that, I mean, even though you didn't plan on having a cat, that was nice that you are taking care of him, giving him a good home. Alright, let's see which one of these tree branches is going to drop down and kill me, because I'm sure that's coming, right? No? No? Something, it's been too long since something tried to kill me, so... Also, this is random, but going back to a few minutes ago, wasn't it very... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. There is so much happening. Okay, there was a wolf chasing me, and then I fell down here. But yeah, my husband woke up literally only long enough to make me eat one of the stupid Birdie Bots beans, and then went back to sleep. We did. We put the warheads on the points. You can choose to either make me do a Birdie Bots beans or a warhead. Ooh, why is that so weird on the screen? I guess all the yellow, but yes, we do have a giant box of warheads. Nobody plans on having a cat. The cat decides and they choose you. Yeah, exactly. That's usually how it's happened with me. I know when we had cats, someone had literally just... I know it sounds fake, but like somebody had literally left our Siamese cat that we had. They just left them in a basket at a yard sale, and the person who was having the yard sale couldn't keep the cat, and I was like, well, I mean, I guess I have a cat now, so you don't adopt a cat, the cat adopts you. Yeah, exactly. I had 2 people stick with me during that time, and they were so encouraging, but I was like, so sorry you have to watch me fall into the water. Oh, so you were streaming at the time? Oh, man. Oh, wow. But I'm glad that was nice of them to stick. Because, yeah, like, when you're watching somebody stream and they're struggling that much, you want to see it through to the end. You're like, I know they're eventually going to get through this. Almost have enough points. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had a warhead in so long. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. There are so many things happening. I like this cave setting that we're in, though. A nice change from the trees. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Okay, well, that happened. 4 hours and I got nowhere. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. That totally sounds like something I would do, though. Definitely. This poor person just cannot get over these. Until you get squished by falling rocks, calling it. Yes, I can see that. I can see one of these, like, stalactites just coming down and impaling me. What? What? Don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Go, go, go. Okay, I've got to jump quicker on that one. But I feel like if I jump quicker, I'm going to jump short and fall into that hole. But I guess I have to. I don't have any other choice. There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that sound is, but okay. Oh no! Oh no! Not that! Not that! Okay. Okay. Whoops. Oh dear. Are you kidding me? Starting me back here. See, I thought I was being clever. I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and jump. And no. I just, like, walked on. I was like, yes. Embrace me, darkness. Just walked right into the hole. Oh, dear. There's a time near the ending of Black Ops 3 where I was trying to get past a part for like an hour and I was getting irritated because I couldn't pass it. It was near the end of my stream, so I just decided to end it there and come back another time. So, like, the next stream I played it, I got past it. Yeah. A lot of times that's how it's worked for me in the past. I'll be so frustrated with a part and I will play it for like an hour straight. I think Ori and a couple other games were like that. When I came back, and Super Mario Odyssey. I was on the final boss battle forever and couldn't get past it, so I ended stream. And then the next time I played, I literally beat it like first go. I was like, what? No, stop. Oh my god. I want to pull my hair out. I want to pull my hair out. We're gonna get it this time, y'all. We're good times. I'm a master at gaming. I'm a master. I'm dying. Woo! Something else. It is getting incredibly warm in here. I need to take this hoodie off. It is not helping. Magic of being smart, coming back at a different time to think more clearly. Yeah, exactly. Like, seeing something with fresh eyes definitely helps. Just go, just go. Okay. Hates Ori, here's a tip, just don't die. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That easy. I like that hoodie, by the way. Tier vibes. Thank you. I have had this hoodie, I think, for like... Man, it's probably been like 12 or 13 years now. It's like my comfort hoodie, and it feels... To me, I just feel like it looks like Halloween, and so I love it. I had to restart one of my old games because the data got deleted. Oh no. Made me sad because I got... That sucks so hard. That would be so hard to start over from the beginning, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. I've had to do that with some games before. It's always a bummer when you have to do that. Are we gonna start back up? Okay. What's happening here? Well, must be one of those glitches that we've heard about. Oh man. Oh, okay, there we go. That was weird. Totally dead now. You died too many times. Yeah. Oh lord. Jeez. Oh nope. Died so many times, the game thought, this person keeps dying, so we're gonna die permanently. Yeah, exactly. So, we gotta die. Game just gave up. Like, we've never seen someone suck this bad at this game. Why is this doing this? I don't understand. Because, like, I can feel vibrations in the controller, and, like, you can clearly hear the audio, but it's not wanting to start the game back up. Yeah, this is a pretty annoying glitch. Okay. It's like, all right, we'll start back up now. Oh dear Lord. Who built these contraptions in this cave system? Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Nope, not that. Not that. That was not the approach. I get so aggravated with myself when I just walk into the abyss. Just okay. The way it falls when when they die, yeah. dear God, really? Of course they had to throw in that mechanic with the last one. So I very much have to urinate right now, and the constant sound of trickling water is not helping. The next rotation. No. Oh, no. Waited too long. Too much hesitation. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get past it. Oh, my bladder is so full of urine. Nope. Right in the face. Sorry, y'all. You know, it is what it is. Y'all don't come here for the gameplay, you come for the sparkling conversation, right? The witty banter. Yes. In your face. There's those falling rocks that we were, Oh, shit! Oh, no! Yee! What? What? Okay. Sure. Oh, yep, there go the stalactites. Oh, this part's gonna take me some time, probably. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Woo. Alright. Amazingly, I made it past that. First go. Alright, back in the forest. Just too much happening. There's so many things happening. It's okay, we made it. To die another day. What the hell is that? What? What just happened? What is going on? We've got the earth flying into the sky. We've got like a demon version of myself running at me. What? And what the hell am I supposed to do now? Am I supposed to try to make that, like, trigger that one to fall so that I can hop up on it? What? Oh, so you're not gonna fall? Okay, okay. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to make it, like, fall on the thing? There we go, okay. Woo! You know, okay, I will say, purely for the lulz, like, this game has been worth the $2. So, Jesus. What? No! You have to stay dead. Come on, something fall. This is so entertaining. Well, I'm glad. Oh, goodness. Nothing is falling when I need it to. Hmm. Nope. 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 Anything? Anything? No. No. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 We're gonna get past this. Like, out of spite, I am going to get past this part. I'm not letting this thing win. Why doesn't it fall? It's like, oh my god. Okay, okay. This one's getting to me, but at least it doesn't put us super far back. So I am thankful for that. Come on, fall. No, fall! What? I'm like lounging underneath it, waiting for it to fall, and it won't. Jesus. I do love that tree in the background, though. Alright. 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 Just go when I say go. Just go when I say go. The game wants you to die. Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the objective. Yes. Nope, that took too long. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh my god. Oh, and even when it falls, it doesn't stay down there. So what am I supposed to do? Huh. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. So a specific rock had to fall on it. Okay. Okay. Of course. Limbo, that's the name of the game that a lot of people said this was a ripoff of. That was the game? That was the game. Alrighty, well, we got my $2 worth out of this game, I guess. Yeah, so there we go. That's that. So we played two very cheap games. I can see why they were on such deep sale on the Nintendo store, because they were terrible. Yeah, I liked the animation in both of them. I liked the audio in this one, in Fobia. Wow. That certainly was a stream. That certainly was a stream. So, I can delete those two off of my system now. Yeah, let's see. I think I'm not sure when we'll be streaming next. I know Hasiel plans on streaming some this week. I think our bargain with each other was that however many times I streamed, Hasiel would stream that this week. So at some point he will be streaming, probably Tuesday and Thursday, but I don't know for sure. I know on Wednesday night, I think I'm gonna try playing Forewarned, which is like the Phasmophobia type game, but with mummies. Uh, I have downloaded that, and I think me and Tamale Johnson are gonna play. And I think that our friend Erica from Homies of Horror was gonna try to play with us, maybe if they can get the time. And I think we were gonna see if Monkey Named Bogo wanted to play. So maybe I don't know if any of us will stream it, but if we do, I will put it in the Discord. I'll let y'all know. I don't think that I'll be able to, or I don't think that I will stream it, but Erica or Tamale or Bogo might. We'll just have to see. But yeah, we got that game and it looks fun. I watched Tamale and Bogo play it a bit, and Erica said she was interested in it. So yeah, I'm down to try that out. But yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out through these interesting games. They were something else. But you know, we never have to play them again. In fact, I am literally going to delete them the second I get off of this stream. Thank you for the stream, my BB. Been lurking the whole time. Of course you have, Syl. How's it going? I hope you're good. Let's do a shout out for our buddy Syl, the Lurk King, who has not been streaming much lately, so I haven't been able to donate any points to his community challenge that he had going on, in which he was going to wear a maid uniform. Alrighty. Let's see if there's anybody that we want to raid. I don't know if there is or not, but we'll look around. Do 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 do. What a game! What a game! Man. Oh, sorry, y'all had to hear me. Let's look at Twitch. We got Shalleluja, Gorilla Gaming. Oh, there's somebody playing Amori. Oh my god. Ham is playing Bigfoot. Yes. Okay, so if y'all haven't ever watched Bigfoot, Bigfoot is kind of like Phasmophobia, but you're hunting Bigfoot out in the forest, and you are tasked with trapping Bigfoot. You have to get evidence about what happened to the missing hikers and track down Bigfoot. It's great. I love it. Okay, so we are going to go raid Ham. Here are the raid commands. If you want to copy and paste that and follow along with the raid. If not, I understand. Thank you all so much for being here. Poor Bigfoot. I know I do not condone killing Bigfoot. I don't think they actually kill it. They just trap it, I guess, for study. But yes. There's the raid message. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Let me copy and paste this. If you're subbed to our channel, you can use our emotes, which is they're typed out right there by Nightbot, but if you're subbed, they will work. Our emotes will work. But all right, let's see. God, I hope Ham isn't ending anytime soon. I really want to watch him play that. Unmemorable Ham. All right, and if y'all don't know Ham, please drop him a follow. He's a cool guy. He lives up in Canada, plays a lot of retro games, he plays a little bit of everything, plays a lot of DBD. Very cool guy. All right, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank y'all so much again. I'm sorry the games were kind of wonky, but you know, it is what it is. All right, I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna start up this raid. All right, just a few more minutes. Okay. Or a few more seconds. All right, bye guys. Thank you so much for everything. You're wonderful. Bye. Everybody that's sick, I hope you feel better. Bye.